Now we have a plethora of options when it comes to LED, LED/UVB. We have all kinds of options, but this is just one that I picked up because it has What's up everyone, it is Landyn from Tye-Dyed Iguana, and today we're going to talk about crested geckos. And specifically, what can you purchase to spoil them? We always love to spoil our kids, but we also have to spoil our scaly friends. So I have a couple of things that we carry that you can purchase to make their lives a bit better. So the first thing is actually just this entire tank. So this is our paludarium. This is our biggest paludarium that we have, and there's a couple of reasons why they're great. The first thing I can think of is bigger is always better, especially for these guys that love to climb, they love to jump, they love to explore. They are overall very active creatures when they're crawling around. And then also it gives you a lot more room to create a bioactive enclosure. They do like bioactivity, they love the live plants. This will allow you to have that very green and bioactive enclosure so they can jump, climb high, and you can do all kinds of awesome things with it. Our next product is actually more of a snack. This is a treat. So these are waxworms. Waxworms are a type of worm, but they are not ever a good source of main food just because they're very high in fat. So kind of treat them as candy. But if you ever want to give them a treat or spoil them, you can always get waxworms. We have them in 25 count, 50 count, or 100 count up by the front. You can grab yourself a cup and you can give them some candy. Our next products are feeding platforms. Like I stated, they do like to climb. They prefer being higher in the air. So typically you want their food to be in the sky. If it's on the ground, they may not go to it as much. So these feeding platforms not only give them a place to eat high in the air, but it also looks cool. So it kind of fits into the vibe, allows them to be more comfortable because they are more comfortable in the sky, and just kind of adds to the enclosure overall to make it look better. Next up, one of my personal favorites is this rock cave. So just like all reptiles, they do need some time away. So you need some sort of hide, some place for them to be away from the light and all the things that are going on in the outside world. And these rock caves are so cool. We have them set up, I believe, in one of our enclosures, and you can see them, and they fit the vibe well, but they also are very spacious on the inside. And what's also super neat is if you want to add like some light moss inside of it and keep that damp, it can also help with if you have some sort of humidity problem. It's just kind of a multi-purpose tool. It looks cool and it's very functional. All right, and last but certainly not least is this LED light strip. Now we have a plethora of options when it comes to LED, LED/UVB. We have all kinds of options, but this is just one that I picked up because it has different color options. If you're curious, the lighting is pretty important for crested geckos for a couple of reasons. They don't typically need heat lamps and they don't typically need UVB lamps, but the LEDs help the plants grow. Now there's always a benefit to having a LED/UVB in your tank, and this one just happens to be cool. This one has multiple colors. It has a remote control, it has timers. It actually does have UVB and UVA, so you can put it on like a timer. We have these set up, I believe, on our paludarium fish tank by the front. So if you come in and you want to see it in person, we have one of them on top of it. So the light itself can actually extend up to 24 inches. So you have the actual bar of light, but then it has arms that can extend even further. So if you have a wider enclosure, this can stick on top of that. So this has health benefits, but also just looks really cool. We obviously have more than just 5 items in the store that can make their lives even better, but those are just some of my personal favorites. If you want to come in and you have any questions at all, we can totally help you out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or if you want to see anything in depth more on any more products, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys later.